I brought in one of our first and oldest.
Hey everyone, I've been.
I'm getting everything ready. I'm almost ready. I had this song stuck in my head, so I'm playing it for some reason. Also, hello and welcome. It's very loud. But YouTube doesn't want to let me change the volume. Okay, that's better. Go away, Mozart. Play a requiem for the requiem of your song. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I am definitely a Twitch novice. I play games, and I am not good at Twitch. But I'm okay at games, sometimes. I don't know if I have... oh, I do actually. I need a second monitor because now that I'm also streaming to YouTube, I have zero room anywhere for anything. So, fun. Where's my text? I got a free deck for doing some weird, for adding myself as a friend on a different account so I could get a free deck. And I've been low-key playing around with it to try to make it work. I streamed Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe once before on here. Dude, 6 screens? You could probably do like 5 streams with that. Well, maybe 4. Reminds me of a dumb idea I had one time, which was I was gonna multi-box 5 RuneScape accounts, or however many you're allowed to have in a group Iron Man, and just Iron Man all the different accounts. That was pretty, for old school RuneScape, it was pretty silly. I actually have 2 other monitors, but they're so old because they were for my old laptop, so they don't actually fit my computer. My computer isn't that new. It needs a new graphics card and maybe a new processor, maybe. I think the graphics card is less good. But in any case, the screens don't have the right hookups. So if I ever get Twitch money, I'm going to buy another screen, and then I'm going to update the graphics card. Oh, okay, that's fair. I think it's not officially medically confirmed, but through experience, I'm pretty sure I have ADD of some kind. I tend to get distracted very easily, so distract me or don't. have fun. Doesn't matter. I used to be very good at Yu-Gi-Oh! I am not very good at Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. Or at least I don't have enough cards to be good. Or I don't know the meta. But whatever. And I also haven't finished setting up this deck. I'm experimenting with it. So I'm probably just going to play 2 or 3 games. And then I'm going to play some Breath of Fire 3. Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is so weird compared to like Magic the Gathering and many of the other card games. I wouldn't say I know that much, honestly. Oh, that's not. I want the light version of him on turn 1. The light version of this on turn 1 allows as an extender, basically allows me to do more than I would be able to otherwise. Really? Cool. I've never heard of my channel being recommended anywhere. It's only been through word of mouth that anything has spread here. Mostly to the effort. It was like a chain of a couple people when I started playing Breath of Fire 2. We have a mutual friend. Oh, I wonder whom it might be. Anyway, pleased to meet you. I was wondering. I don't get a lot of followers yet. I'm unknown. I'm a ghost. So I was like, ooh, did someone just like... It's very cool to hear what actually happened. No matter what the answer was. Unless it's like, I don't know, something creepy. But it's not. Yay. So, this deck does synchro summons, if you know about synchro summons. Oh yeah, I'll discard that. It's hint the gay lumberjack, hallmark dad of any friendship. Lol. I feel like as a guy who has a husband, this should be more obvious to me. But somehow it's not as obvious as it should be. Well, I hope you will enjoy your time here, and if not, no hard feelings. But I hope you will enjoy it. Also, I have 2 of the stupid little alien bug things that are really good if you're on turn 1, but not as good if you're on turn 2. There's a couple different ways you can play turn 1 with this deck if you get the right starting cards. Oh! Okay. I think I know who you're talking about now. I think he's told me, well, I'm pretty sure I never actually asked though, since I would probably not know as well. That they have indicated to me, well, I guess I've been told, sorry, playing the game, I've been told it doesn't matter if I use his name or not. So we're gonna just totally destroy this guy's stuff. And not let him have fun. Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is all about setting up things that make your opponent not able to do anything. That is how you play Yu-Gi-Oh! To be fair, when I played many years ago... Hype! Yeah! Woohoo! No one's allowed to do anything! Yay! Yeah, it's basically Magic the Gathering. Everyone plays blue decks of some kind. and you have to work your way through the mess. I expected that I would be banishing something. We will kill his... We'll kill his Dragon Maid. I'm not really that scared of his face down card right now. For Yu-Gi-Oh, face down cards, traps, can't be played during the turn they're set. So unless it was a bluff, I have another turn to be able to deal with it. I have actually a really old Sliver deck that I never really finished a long time ago. But it's bare bones, like most of my things. Some of the cards might be worth something. I have a foil mana weft, one of the mana slivers. Oh look, I prevented him from doing stuff and he surrendered. That is Yu-Gi-Oh in a nutshell. Games unironically usually last only 1 or 2 turns. 5 decks, all different. Well, I have a box of different decks. I have what I call my deck box. I come into chat and the first thing I hear is slivers, nom, stifle, flashback, start instantly. Well, you know, slivers. I usually make dragon decks for everything. As you can't tell, my Yu-Gi-Oh is dragon-y stuff. It's Yu-Gi-Oh dragons, which are kind of their own thing. I've always enjoyed the style of it. Okay, so I did end up figuring it out in the end. Okay, let's see. This is gonna be a bit of a weird play. Mono green legacy elves. I don't have anything that old. I have a modern deck and a weird troll, not really anything deck. Whoa, I have cards. Quote me. What a wisdom. This is my turn 1, dude. All about that turn 1. And I actually drew my extender for turn 1. This is like the base of turn 1 for making shit. And then I have other things that let me do even more shit. Something about streamer emancipation. Oh yeah, I have no voting rights on Twitch yet, because I'm not a official real person. Or whatever. Oh, oh, this feels good to feel like I'm figuring this out finally. Unfortunately, I can't do this in the order I would really want to. Actually, could I make this work? If I do it in a different way, I can draw an additional card. I need to summon a level 10 guy first, so I need a level 4 and a level 6. But I have to can somebody for this, which means giving up on something else. So I think I'm just gonna go like this. I'm still figuring out this deck. That's right. Yeah, I think it's 50 if I'm not mistaken, and then I'm a real streamer. Okay, and I grab Long One, because Long One lets me do more stuff without other things and blah blah blah. You can banish this card. Oh, I get my 10 Yi back. Oh man, this is so much better of the other turn ones I've otherwise done with this deck. It's kind of silly. It's all slowly coming together. It feels great. So now we summon... I can't do another worm monster. So I can't draw an additional card, though. It used to be 50. Is it not 50 anymore? Free burn damage. Can be significant. Oh, I didn't even finish. I guess he wasn't gonna overcome my wall of sword dragon soul peoples, mans, guys, dudes, girls. I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be weird to think that people will just give me money for talking about playing video games and other random things while I'm playing video games. It's so weird. Especially with my parents raising me with like the idea that it's not a real thing. Which is ironic considering at the time I when I was good at Yu-Gi-Oh, I played Yu-Gi-Oh online. It was Duel Accelerator 3. There's literally one video on my channel on my YouTube channel. There's one video. Oh, I forgot to pop out YouTube chat. Not that anyone really chats in YouTube yet, but just in case. It would suck to miss my first chats. Anyway, what was I saying? I have one video of some of the old duels I did back then. It was around 2013. I was ranked number 12 in the US. I literally got to duel the guy ranked number 2 on the ladder in the entire world, and I beat his shit in so bad. It was amazing. So I made some sort of accomplishments in Yu-Gi-Oh, that is. Oh, it's Blackwing. Blackwing used to be a thing back then. This girly down here is good for turn 2, cause you're limited to one normal basic summon, under normal conditions. Don't test me. I can and will to have. Yes, do it. Promote my content. Only if you like it, though. Now you get to see the other person who has a turn 1 deck that get to go first for once. And then they get to set up an impenetrable wall for me to try to crack through somehow. He got the Black Whirlwind, which is what is the main engine for this deck. But I have to read all of his cards, but they change all the time. I don't remember the Blackwing all that much. But you normally only get one summon. One normal summon. So she gives me an extra summon because she can pop out for free as a special summon if they have more monsters than I do, which is never the case on turn 1, barring very rare circumstances. I just realized something. It's not intentional, but if my YouTube chat is like automatically combining with my Twitch chat, from watching Doug, apparently that's a thing that may be against the rules. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to undo that. I never did it intentionally, but for now I don't know if it's a problem. I'm only making an assumption. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay, he's using it as an extender. Yeah, the YouTube chat just like goes in here. It's super weird. And I don't want to just turn off YouTube chat. That feels more disrespectful. Oh, I got Longwon. Okay, so we need to see what kind of interference he can do before I do anything. That card's effect is negated. You're able to, when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets only this card, or when you attack it, and you can change the target. Okay. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay, I think we should be okay here. Grab Ecclesia. Ecclesia pops into something else. I already have Moye, so we're gonna grab Taya. And we summon. I'm gonna show my other Moye, because that doesn't give any information that's relevant to this turn. Okay, well, he's burning something that destroys my Moye, so I'm gonna black sack it. And I'm gonna grab my other extender. Haha, yes. I'm doing it. It's working. I don't know if I'm gonna win, but it's working. I'm doing stuff. Now I can activate Taya because I need a Sword Soul or a Worm, which is Dragon, but they didn't want it to work with Dragon, so they gave it a new type. It'll cut down the amount of chats you can see over. Unless you do some sanity shenanigans, it auto-adjusts based on use, but it could work. I actually must admittedly say I have basically no idea what you just said. I'm too busy winning to pay attention. Yeah, I can banish this from hand or graveyard. If I have a non-effect monster, which these tokens are non-effect monsters. I can actually do a super mega turn here, because I got an extra summon. So we start with the dude that draws an extra card. I would like to have two separate chats. I don't know where it gets the feed of the chat. I'm gonna have to actually do some research. Aha, I see. That's what I would ideally want to do. If I could. One thought across two platforms. Man, I have not the brains to play rules right now. I already used Longwon. Taya can put something in the graveyard for me to use, which I have one guy I can use from the graveyard. I think what's going on is I have an extra Sword Soul token right now. Ah, I can get Chun Jun, because Chun Jun can sack the Vishuddha right there to pop himself out. It gives me an extender, because I can't do anything with what I currently have. I need to stack to 10. This is the most insane turn I've done with this deck so far. Oh yeah, now I can banish one of his things for free as well. Select a card on the field to target. What's the one that can alternate targets? I can, well, let's just banish you, because he can't be destroyed by card effects. Now I can banish another guy with this dude, and I can also summon this guy. What the freak? Oh, fun. This is fun. I'm enjoying this. I'm Yu-Gi-Oh-ing someone. Oh! Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh'd that guy so hard. I was just gonna kill him on my first turn. And I was literally gonna clean out his entire board and most of his graveyard and just kill him in one turn. That was good. That was good. Let's see how we are doing on the daily quests. Also, because he conceded, I get an extra card reward. Because the fun system for this versus like Magic the Gathering is you get extra rewards based on what happened during the game. So, for example, I had a comeback victory. I started from behind somehow. I don't know how. Why I was behind. I don't remember. I guess he did do some burn damage to me on turn 1. That gives me 1,800 points. Winning in the first between turns 1 to 3 is worth another 1,000. He conceded, so I didn't kill him with battle, so I get a 1,000 bonus for that. And then I did some basic shit. So you get 1 reward per 1,000, doesn't round. So he gave me an extra reward. Thank you. Thank you, guy. Another thing that's nice about this versus Magic the Gathering is you get these little free cards, and you can actually just duel all day and technically get free stuff. You don't cap out at 15 wins. You don't even have to win. You can lose and get rewards. Besides the daily quest, which you can also complete. But as the other one, if you surrender, you get nothing. I should I guess I could just take that off of YouTube and put it out as a little video of just call it "Look at me, I can Sword Soul," which is funny because I've hated on Sword Soul for a long time, specifically because they are the worm type, which to me, as a guy who knows card games, they invented it just because they didn't want to make more stuff that interacts with dragons who already had a bunch of support. I don't think there's a lore reason for it because I don't know the lore. But yeah. Have I not destroyed any cards? People keep surrendering before I can attack and destroy their dudes. We also have to Fusion Pendulum or Link Summon. Let's play some Dragon Mates because they're hilariously fun and awesome and kind of trolly. I haven't played the deck in a while, but I remember how to play it. It's a little technical, but simple technical, not complex technical, I don't think. Where are you? So Dragon Maids are anime waifu dragons that shapeshift into battle anime waifu dragons. So we have the Laundry one that turns into Nud Jarl. And we have the Nurse that turns into Ernest. I'm not sure why I'm not running 3 Ernest. I don't know why, because Ernest is one that lets you play more in more than one summon in one turn. We have the Parlor Dragon Maid, who goes into Lorpar. And we have the Kitchen Dragon Maid that goes into Dragon Maid Thick Heck, is what I call her. She's a little thick, and it's great. There's definitely some updates I need to do, because I have acquired more cards since last playing this. I'm only running 2 Max C, and only 2 Ash Blossoms. Should probably run 3 Ash Blossom, and be above 40, which is the minimum number of cards. Oh yeah, I was gonna... Unfortunately, Dragon Maid Changeover is not listed as a fusion card. Oh, I can actually use... I can still use this because it names a normal or quick play spells, and has super polymerization is valid. So we can use the weird fusion plant. Take out the thing I don't use. That's pretty much it. Not sure why I have Lightning Storm. It's probably because it's for going second, because the deck can chug a little bit when it's going second. Would I actually be able to summon Chaos Angel? I do a lighter dark and total to level 10. We have 2. Ash Blossoms don't count. They're not really a monster for normal use. I have the Chamber Dragon Maid, but I don't have a level 6. So, wouldn't work. I do have a sparklier version of Harpy's Feather Duster, so we'll use that. That's important. I do like the sparklier versions. That's up Ernest back to 3. Ernest is gonna help for turn 1 or turn 2. Evenly Matched is another great tool, but Dragon Maids would suffer from it particularly because they shapeshift into dragons during the battle phase, which is skipped if you have to play Evenly Matched. So not a good synergy. So if I can do 2 fusion summons and or destroy some cards or activate some traps, then we'll get these quests done. I do want to play the Sword Soul some more, but I also want my quest rewards. Woo. Who doesn't love shapeshifting battle dragon waifus anyway? Okay, going first. If I don't get myself negated on turn 1, I can put up a decent resistance pretty consistently. I forgot 2 of the last Dragon Maids, but I guess you'll get to see them. Okay, it's a playable hand. Could be worse. But I only have 1 thing, so if it gets negated, I'm okay. It didn't get negated. Then I was gonna get destroyed. Oh yeah, I have Pisty. And this, I can pop my maids back into my hands to get this back. And then I can use it to summon a dragon. I need level 8 in the graveyard. The way the Dragon Maids work is they swap from... Technically you can swap them to the wrong dragon because they go based on level. So I can swap level 3 to 8 and 2 to 7. Okay, Xiao gives me 1 negate. And allows me to summon 1 other monster during the standby phase, which is basically upkeep in Magic the Gathering. So we're gonna get... Parlor Dragon Maid back out of the graveyard. I was thinking about it for a sec, and I didn't want to pitch the one in my hand because I need that for summoning next turn in case things go wrong. So we send something to the graveyard that I can play off of, which in this case would be Dragon Maid Tidying or Dragon Maid Welcome. Because if this goes to the graveyard, they cannot target my Dragon Maids with effects this turn. Woohoo!
Follow me.
Hey, thanks. Oh my god, I gotta hear the follow me. Ah, yes. Leon Kennedy, thank you for coming here. I think we're gonna go with tidying, actually. Lurkers are welcome. Okay, this guy's playing Blue Eyes White Dragon. Or something. And he's not doing anything. Okay, well we're gonna pop the tidying. It has two effects, one that works from the graveyard and one that works from being used as a trap card. But I need more stuff. So we're gonna get the Chamber Dragon made that's specialized in getting me stuff. Oh. If everyone keeps surrendering, I'm never gonna finish this quest. And this isn't because of me being good, it's just I'm not high in the ranks right now, so people don't have the cards to fight. You need the cards to win the card games. Big surprise. At least I can play this without spending any money. Anyway, if I didn't say hello earlier, I forgot. I think I did, but hello, welcome. Thanks for lurking. I'm literally I think I have only a few people that ever followed me and show up every now and then that weren't told to come here by someone else who just randomly wandered in here. So word of mouth and spreading and stuff like this is how I get places, and then I can quit working at my retail job. Yay! Okay, should we play another Dragon Mates? If you or should we move on and play some old school RPGs? I've already got a lot of satisfaction out of this because I got the epiphany on how to turn one with Sword Soul, and just in general figuring out how it mechanically plays, how you pilot it. But the people that usually like to watch me play the old RPGs, I haven't seen them here yet, so don't tell them. So I could just play something else and they'll never know unless they watch the VODs. But if then they do, I'm the winner because then someone's watching my VODs. Which I think does happen from time to time. But, you know, I only stream 1 day a week because I have to work another job. So, okay, which picture is coolest? Ooh, yummy. Which dragon do I like besties? The Blep? Slifer the Sky Dragon? That would end up being me due to strange schedules. Watching my VODs? Sparkle Fairy Dragon? Ooh! As a gay dragon, that's very fitting. Gayish. I'm pan, but Slifer the Sky Dragon, maybe. But then all my other stuff is Slifer the Sky Dragon. Except for that, that's Blue Eyes White Dragon now. Okay, I have titles. I'm the dark side. I haven't even unlocked the light side because I didn't get far enough in the event, so I can only be the dark side. I'm a true duelist because I used to play old school Yu-Gi-Oh! That's why I'm a returnee. And I play TCGs. I played at least 10 different card games by now. Wait a minute, didn't I get a big fancy expensive Mega Dragon? I did. Which I didn't spend any money on. YouTube Draco Future? Nah. I don't have any like the cool ones of these I actually want. I mean, they're fine. They're fab. But I want some more. There's like a mystery card that showed up on the back screen on the home screen. I don't know what it is, and I don't know how to find it. Why is my name not Eidolon Dragon? I think, did it not fit? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. EIDOLON. It's one too long. Okay, cool. Now I'm a cool boy. What's my proficiency test? Oh my god, let's go to school at Yu-Gi-Oh! Academy. I get stuff for winning. Alright, cheer me on, Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. What is the name of this card? It's fucking Red Eyes Black Dragon. What does a Rescue Rabbit have around its neck? I think it's a whistle. Oh, it's a transceiver, of course. Because it calls people from the deck. Oh gee, that's a Blue Eyes White Dragon. After a few years, they printed that art. Yay! I recognize some cards. Okay, to list. I don't know what the rewards for this are. Oh, I get 5 legacy packs. I guess those are fun. Ooh. Don't we love Yu-Gi-Oh! Homework? I do. Practical exam. Clear condition. Normal summon a monster 3 times. And like an academic exam. It's gonna be like basic mechanical stuff. And the crowd goes wild in solo mode. Where will the UAs be fighting in their next battles? I don't know. I don't like the UA cards. I don't want to play athletes. Motor racing. I guess that because motorcycles are a Yu-Gi-Oh meme. Level 3 for Ash Blossom. That's Called by the Grave. Very meta. Very good. Now I have to normal summon some bros. If I wanted to complete this quest quickly, I would, yeah, exactly, card games on motorcycles. I used to play card games on the trampoline with cardboard dual discs that my brother and I made using, we stapled a bunch of sleeves onto a dual disc, or taped them actually. We couldn't afford staples. We just like taped a bunch of sleeves on a plane of cardboard and made a little cardboard wrist, and then we had cardboard dual discs. I definitely bent 1 or 2 cards by playing it on the trampoline. But don't tell anybody. I unironically want to buy one of the old dual discs and mount it on the wall. That would be a souvenir for me. As much as I don't really like modern Yu-Gi-Oh! As much, it was a big part of my life. One of my greatest accomplishments was being a world-class Yu-Gi-Oh! Player. Where I played in the World Championships. I was seeded in them every time they came up. But the one time I was actually doing well, I accidentally shafted myself by lending out all my decks, which I was doing in order to gain more cards for free, and then they shut the servers down after that. Oh no, I got literally nothing to play on turn 1. I have some really good turn 2 cards. So we're just going to have to probably get Mega destroyed because we didn't draw anything to do on turn 1. Magic on a trampoline with both creature ramp decks. See, we were jumping on the trampoline at the same time. Max C is really good for turn 1, but not as good for turn 2. Every time they special summon, I get to draw if the effect resolves. Add one Debella Star monster. Who knows what that is? Not me. Maybe it's cool, maybe it's not. What was that? I'll check the duel log. The Black Witch. If he skips turn, I have a chance to draw a card that lets me do stuff. Because if he doesn't special summon, he can't get much done. And I have Called by the Grave to interfere. Super Polymerization is not likely to interfere. I have one card, it could maybe be Garuda, which is 2 monsters with the same type and attribute but different names. I can use Super Polymerization to steal his monsters for fusion. Oh, he's playing some weird amalgamation of random shit deck. Let's kill his Junk Converter. He's playing Stardust Dragon stuff. Oh, work. Ew. Thanks for staying, and if you BRB and return, then welcome back in the future, which I'll probably do at the time, because I'll probably not forget, or just be cool. Bye-bye, Junk Converter. Junk Converter lets him grab a Synchron, and then it just combos from the graveyard, so banishing it to negate him grabbing something out of the deck and to being able to use it in the graveyard with Called by the Grave is a very good value play. He has Omni Dragon Brotar. I thought I was the only one who ever played that card. Ernest, if I can get one other low-level dragon made, I can play Ernest. Ernest can discard itself to summon another dragon made that's level 4 or lower, but he has to summon more to give me the card. And if I get that, then I can use downtime to interfere with him or buff my next turn by grabbing another card. So I almost hope he summons another thing. And as soon as I ever get the chance to play Super Polymerization, we're gonna pop it. Oh, it's Baron de Fleur. How meta. That's fine. I can deal. It's if you make an old deck, I have old decks. I'll play any amount of old Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't get enough of old Yu-Gi-Oh. He blew up my beautiful card. And Baron de Fleur can negate one thing. One thing. While it's on the board. With any luck, I can get him to negate Harpy's Feather Duster instead of something that does something, like the Parlor Dragon Maid. Depends on how much he values that face down. Not enough, apparently. This also destroys the card. I kind of want to bait him into Ernest, but the problem is Ernest can't really interfere during his turn when I don't have the extra card anyway. And I don't have Ash Blossom, I don't have Maxi anymore, so we're gonna play this. Actually, we'll play during his turn, because then I can negate its effect with Infinite Impermanence. So we're not gonna do the cards things, because then I can actually counter. And if actually, he could negate my impermanence if I use it on something else, but then he loses the ability to negate my grabbing stuff and playing cards, which I kind of need to do to win. Surprising surprise. But yeah, my brother and I made some. Before we kind of moved to different places in the world, my brother and I made some old Yu-Gi-Oh decks. So I literally have old decks laying around right now. And I'm always going to make them. I grew up playing Eternal Duelist Soul, which is the first game that actually follows card game rules. I honestly don't care if he kills Super Polymerization. Because at his current state, I doubt he's going to be able to do much else. Well, it's hard to play when I don't know his cards, but if I'm going to take the 3,000 hit. And then I'm gonna pop Ernest. And if he chooses to negate Ernest, that's fine. If he tries to negate the Parlor Dragon Maid, then I have to counter with my Infinite Impermanence. The dice one on the I don't ever played that one. But one of my favorite ones was actually one that didn't follow the actual card game rules. It was extremely hard, and it was very fun as a result. You had to basically. It's a lot to explain, but there's a lot of limitations. that made it difficult. And having to figure out clever deck building to circumvent that was honestly very fun. So now we grab... Changeover unfortunately doesn't do enough on its own right now. But I think we're still going to have to go for it. It's the most likely to be able to do something. I can reuse the Parlor Dragon Mate's kill a card effect. Wait, does this negate the activation? Oh, whatever. Come on, resolve, resolve, resolve. Yes. Yes. Big yes. Resolve, resolve. Resolve. Okay, we're going places now. Go, Battle Dragon Maid. It was basically a monster. Each monster you played built a path and you had to build... Oh yeah, Dungeon Dice monsters. Kind of Blockus meets Baby's First Fire Emblem. Fun. Now I get one negate. And also hopefully get to destroy this bitch with battle. Destroy. 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 I need my quest completions. Blah. Also I want to win. And I'm like very much on the ropes because I had a bad turn 1. Hey, what is being special? Oh, Brotar. Do I want to negate Brotar? I don't think I do. Yeah, you can have Brotar. I can always negate whatever he searches for with it, so I'm not that scared. He has to discard in order to search, and I can negate that. What did he discard? Converging Will. I saw someone play this before. And then Xiao gives me a level 9 or lower Dragon Maid. Let's come on, Dragon Maid. Okay, I have to negate that. Because I don't, then I lose my ability to negate anyway. That's literally what it is. That's like, everyone takes 20-minute turns. So Parlor Dragon Maid needs level 8 in the graveyard. I only have level 7s, so that's basically my only real choice is to grab a level 8 for her to shift into. We know what one of his cards is, and one of his cards he can only use when he draws it. So So yeah, they change into dragon form during battle phase, even if it's the wrong dragon, which is hilarious. They're just all the ones of different levels. I can return this to the hand, but if he's going to blow up my field, which I'm thinking he's going to, I want to leave I'll leave it in my hand. So I'm actually not going to swap them, because if he blows up my field, I can't do the search function of this to put in the graveyard to grab stuff. Illegal knights. Ooh. He's gonna synchro summon level 8. Wow, we got him. We got him. Full blown. Now that I know about our plans, they will plan around them. We will plan around the plans that they are planning. That is Yu-Gi-Oh! That is definitely Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like bait the counterspell and build a one-turn combo of wall that's impossible to get through, and hope that they don't have those one-turn anti-wall combo cards in their hand, whatever, or just too many things that they can do in one turn. We still didn't finish the quest, or did we? I think we only had to do it twice to finish. Very fun. We need to destroy one more card for another quest. What say? Should we try to finish one more quest? We can also duel in solo mode, which is chill, because you just like unlock cards, and the solo mode decks kind of suck because an AI plays them and they're not that powerful, generally. Ghost meets girl. What's going on? Scheming creatures. Let's see what kind of shit we get for free from it. Nothing. A card. How did I get here? There's so many puns in Yu-Gi-Oh cards. If a monster is destroyed by opponent's attack or card effect, place face up in your fields on one field spell from your deck with a different name than the cards in the field zones. Then reveal 5 monsters from your deck that can be special summoned with different names. And then they special summon one. It's not a bad trap, but it's very narrow. Traps are my favorite, though. Haha. Feel free to clip that and do the intended joke. You get a sleeve, but I don't want to do the decks that they give you. Those are not as fun as playing my own. I get like 1 card out of that. We have to duel 3 times. Okay, let's play 1 more? Or just keep playing instead of play Breath of Fire? Is it fun? It's fun. I guess if I start getting tilted, then that's when we know to swap. I already know how to play Dragon Maids. It's not as much adventure as playing Sword Soul. So that's what we're gonna do. Besides, I got the cards for free. I mean, I got all of them for free, but I had to do basically no work for it. Hashtag quotes out of context. Isn't that what Twitch and YouTube is all about? You clip very specific things and remove them from their context to make a statement that is not at all representative of reality. Oh, he has to go first. Let's see if he can assemble a mega wall that's impossible for me to destroy. I'm guessing he's playing Labyrinth because he has the Labyrinth lady as an icon and put a bunch of face downs, and that's a meta thing where you have face downs. Okay. We'll do Long One first. Don't feel like I need this because I'm going first right now. Or going second. Traps are better when you're going first, so you can actually use them. Oh look, it's Labyrinth. Woo, 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 woo. Let's prevent him from doing stuff. No stuff. Okay, he's killing long one. That's kind of fine. I should be able to still continue things. Okay, I don't think he's allowed to activate it this turn at least. So you use Ashuna to grab. Vishada? Because I don't have a level 7 to go off of. Oh wait, no, we can do Ahara. I think I can win this. Oh yay works when special summoned. And then this makes an extension of stuffs. So I can grab a card and I get to draw from Mo Yay. Yay! Mo Yee! And we'll yeet the cards at him until he dies. Until they die. Select one card. Did I use my normal summon? Yeah, I had to normal summon somebody. So we'll grab Chunjun. Chunjun can put Adhara in the graveyard. Who then I can use its effect. Because I can be used from the hand or graveyard. And then I can grab that dude back from my hand. Back to my hand with Yi. Back and dying inside? Why? What's happening? What's going on? Ah! I'm gonna banish all of his stuff. Ah! And banished. And banished. And banished. Oh, the amount of fucking up his combos that I can do is amazing. I can banish one more card that I get in 2 turns. Got him. Wow. Last time I streamed Yu-Gi-Oh, I was getting absolutely mega trashed, and I thinking I was at the same rank, but now I'm winning. It's weird. I think it's because I'm finally playing a deck that can interact well against that meta deck. Sort of. He didn't have a great turn, but also I guess I did Ash Blossom him. Work is stressful, lol. Yeah, you can say that. That's why I want to make streaming my job, because then I can stress about video games. But mostly, it's just less stressful. I can actually have fun with it. There still will be some stress involved, obviously, as it just goes with having a job. Well, this is fun. I'm not actually sure what I want if I want to change it. My deck is oversized right now. It could be a lot more consistent. Yeah, retail does suck pretty hard. I gotta get through. Everyone who works stressful jobs either smokes or drinks a crap ton of energy drinks. But I don't know what to modify. When I start making a deck and I'm trying to learn how to balance each card copy, I oversize it because then I can test more cards at the same time. And then you end up learning what's important to have multiple copies of versus not. Generally, I obviously want to draw the stuff that lets me play this first and get long one. But there's a lot of support cards that I just don't see. Like, I haven't drawn that at all. It's especially hard to draw them when you only get to play for 1 or 2 turns. But I don't really get to use a lot of this. You know what? We'll play again. We'll play again. I didn't even get to destroy a card. I just banished it, which doesn't count. Let's go first. I'm like, I don't know if I'm good at deck building. I know how to do it in theory. Hey, I finally drew Sword Soul Emergence, which literally just lets me pick any Sword Soul monster and put it in my hand. I try to avoid the meta. Honestly, I hate being I don't want to ever be a meta slave. Hey, I got Ash Blossomed. Neat. Okay, we can use Gold Sarcophagus to banish a specific card that allows me to create a Sword Soul token. It's not a specific one. I could technically use whichever one. As long there's a few different ones that do that. Okay, that's increase or decrease. Increase or decrease. I think Blackout does it. Accidentally. That does seem a little sus, but I do believe it. It's just funny to call it sus. Gold sarcophagus. We can make another adventurer, another token with this. I don't think I want to decrease any levels. And we're going to play this guy who grabs me another guy, who then makes more guys for me. You built around this jank combo. Lol. So silly. We'll put the Abyss Boy in the graveyard, because Abyss Boy works from the graveyard. And grab long one. That's what I like to do that as well. Okay, I don't care if you do that. I'm not going to be adding any more cards to my hand. I don't know if it counts drawing, because adding to the hand is a different thing, technically, even if it actually has the same effect. I'm not sure which one I want to do. We'll do this that interferes with special summoning. He does have kind of weak defense, but there's a lot of things that kill attack position specifically. So we're going to put him in defense anyway, because his defense is not that bad. Tribal dragons. I also tried to... Dinos should be fun too. I like dinos. Maxi, num num num. I wish I was not allowed to die, Sue. But alas, immortality is still beyond me. For now. Dude, we got him. People are playing meta stuff and I'm actually beating it. I'm not mega surprised. It's not like I've never been able to do it before, but I only literally got this deck and I've played it like 5 games and before this. So I think I'm doing better than I should be. And everyone just keeps conceding. I guess it just has a very strong turn 1. I think the difference between this and my other stuff that I played is it has a stronger turn 1 and some consistency. With even if you get your searching stuff negated, I was still able to. But a lot of my decks will fold if my one search thing gets negated, and that causes me a lot of losing. Have been threatened with necromancy. Oh boy. I'm gonna necromance my stuff. I guess I'll continue. I'm having fun still. Until I lose, and then I'm gonna cry and be like, wah, I lost. Wah, let's play something else. Maybe. Though my title did promise some Breath of Fire, so eventually I'm gonna have to play Breath of Fire 3. Which is fine, I enjoy it. It was fun to get back to it last week. No! I got 2 Ecclesias! That's not terrible, because Ecclesia is effectively, even if I don't use it as its bonus summon, I still can use her to grab Mo Yay. Which is very yay, if you trust me. And she's hard to interfere with because her effect that grabs Mo Yay is quick. Which basically means instant in this game. Oh man. Everybody gets to have fun parental issues. I've gotten my fair share. Well, I did, but now I don't talk to them anymore. Let's go, Mo. so glad they give you 3 of these copies. Ultra rare are pretty hard to find. So now it's gonna be the same old, same old. We grab a Shihao. Is that Shihao? Shihao, yeah. And then Shihao grabs me a card and Moye draws me a card. It's very consistent turn 1. More than I'm used to. Alright, give me a card. Give me a card. Because of the way this happens as well, with the stack, which in this game is called a chain. I don't want my effect to get negated. I'd pretty much rather have him die. So that's what we're gonna do. You know what? We want him for the next turn, but it's too late. I already clicked the card. We'll grab Ashina, because Ashina works as an extender. Draw. Oh, dude! That was perfect! I drew the one copy of the card that I can special summon from the graveyard with. So I can just pop my dude that I just sacrificed back out and then still get to use his effect. That's amazing. And here I was complaining that I never got to play this card. And I never thought it would be valuable. The greed. The greed has paid off so hardcore. Okay. Now we long 1. 10 yeast. Ashina works from the graveyard, so Ashina gets pitched. Yay, Ashina. Oh wait, no, not defense mode. Defense mode is for cowards like me when I'm being smart. I'll get Adhara to get me that card back out. Oh wait, this guy comes with no, it's the other guy that comes with protection. It's always a weird choice. This one seems to be very consistent. You know, we'll do this. It's anti-spell and trap, because I have anti-monster through Shihao, and now I want anti-spell and trap. But also anti-monster. I could use a little bit more spells, traps to interfere on turn 2. But my monsters have been doing a fine enough job of it. And this is why I played it, because any card that sticks on the board, if it gets removed from the board before its effect resolves, it also gets negated, effectively, if I'm not mistaken. So if we banish that, he doesn't get to grab the card. Yes! So now he's going to special summon that, which I can also then banish it. And I still have my negate 1 effect and my Ash Blossom that negates him grabbing a card. He passed turn. Oh, he gave up. GG, my friends. GG. The frick is with this winning streak. Holy crap. This is not how I expected this to go. I expected to get my ass handed to me repeatedly. I'm not joking. I'm not trying to be humble. It is legitimately what I thought. Oh my god, my homework is done. Yeah, I'm level 2 proficiency. This is the hypest moment of my entire card game life. Okay, let's go do homework tier 3. I forgot what the proficiency test rewards are supposed to be. But the last one has to be the juicy one, right? Spell card times 1? What the fuck? Oh, it's a base. It's like for my little pet to stand on. Nah. What is this? Activate a spell card, activate a trap card. Let's do another quiz. Ooh. These are kind of fun. Question number 1. Which of the spelling is spell speed of 3? Counter trap. Only thing in the game that has spell speed 3 is counter trap. Which mode in Master Duel counts dual content related missions? I think that's solo mode. I don't know. Oops. I don't know the game. I'm doing bad. That's number 25, Utopia. Whatever, it's Utopia. I think 25 is the meta one that's also named Utopia. What is this? That looks like a flame swordsman. It's not blue flame swordsman. It's probably ferocious flame swordsman. Which of the following is how you explain the Explorer title? Discovery mission reward. Lifetime mission? Discovery. You explore by discovering. Or whatever. Yay! I won my academia! Card game academia. Answers, explanations. Nah, I don't need those. There's actually another level after this. But we have to keep playing the game, and I promised some Breath of Fire to myself and to everybody else. I am now a hero, right? Everybody knows. Give me a sec to go pee. Feel free to spam in chat, or, well, don't spam. Feel free to make a statement in chat if you want to continue Yu-Gi-Oh! Or see some old school RPGs with dragon guys in them. And other big meaty dragon guys in them. And then I'll be right back after I go to the bathroom. Yay! Whoa. My plastic fold-up table desk is not very stable. That's why they call it table, not stable. Alright, here you go, Miss DJ Dragon. You can cover for me. No chair. Chairs are not allowed in my stream. It's only dragons. Also, I'm going to leave this here so I don't have bathroom sounds. Thanks, Muzzy Dragon. No problem. I forgot to refill my Wator, so I got a limey Wator now. There was a couple things that went through my mind when I was in the bathroom and getting Wator. I was gonna explain some card game stuff, maybe, or just, I don't know, say it's important to me that I deliver on my, quote-unquote promises. Oh, look at me, my head's cut off. Isn't that cool? Where if even like soft statements, like I want to do something, even if it's small, is a good enough reason for me to play some Breath of Fire. And also about the comment for vibes that I saw right before I left and didn't say anything because I'm cool or whatever. I was like at first like, man, sometimes I wish people would ooh. Well, I'll finish my thought and then answer. So at first I was like, man, I wish people would want to watch me for my game, for like what I'm doing rather than for my vibes. Which then I was like, wait a minute, no way, vibes are better, because vibes are what would keep someone here watching me no matter what I am doing if I can produce the right vibes. And also, yeah, the theme is going to be dragons. So I kind of 180'd in my brain. Speaking of dragons, let's play some Breath of Fire. I don't think there's any more daily quests for me to do. Oh, and I guess I can explain that the card game thing I was going to explain. Specifically with part of the reason why I think a lot of people have been conceding for what's going on for this is specifically the banish clause rather than destroy. Banish, as compared to Magic the Gathering, is not as good in this game as it would be in Magic the Gathering, because there's a lot of cards that have effects that trigger when they are banished. For example, a lot of these cards. All of these do. This one. These, that. Or, you know, so if you banish face down, that's effectively Magic the Gathering exile. But face down banishing is pretty rare. We didn't actually encounter. We only encountered one, which was the last game we played, which was the Kashtira cards that banished face down. But the banish clause shuts down a lot of recycling in the graveyard, as you can imagine exile would in Magic the Gathering. Yeah. And here, they're notoriously... And here, to me at least, someone who's not... I mean, I almost got into one of the tournaments. I ran out of card crafting juice, and I was playing a deck I was trying to make myself, rather than just making a meta deck. I don't really make meta decks. This is probably the first one that was meta that I'm actually playing, because I got the cards for free. I still have my own spin that I want to do on it, which was a holdover from that deck that I almost got into the second tournament thingy with. Anyway, I don't generally play meta decks. This one was meta, and then it kind of fell out of favor, and I just got it for free. I'm like, I don't feel guilty anymore because it's not meta right now. But yeah, banish. This is supposed to be about the banish clause, but I kind of already explained that, I guess, where it generally is better because it prevents recycling from the graveyard, which is more common than in Yu-Gi-Oh, but also not as good at the same time because some things trigger when things are banished, including the Kashtira dudes. But I've played against them enough to know how to shut them down. But the Labyrinth card doesn't really interact with anything being banished, so the Labyrinth guys that will recycle a lot from the graveyard, the fact that I get to extra banish a lot of stuff from his graveyard is probably why they ended up surrendering so easily. Yeah, meta's overrated. Meta is boring. I so much want to create my own things. Like this was I think this was the one I was working on. One of the cards I was playing got banned, so the deck is not really completed right now. But I'm trying to do Diabolos, Lord of the Lair. He's got one of the prime Yu-Gi-Oh things where you cannot target with card effects. Hexproof is way better in Yu-Gi-Oh than it is in Magic. I feel like in general there's less tools that get rid of it. Especially when he has an additional layer of protection, which for turn 2 Yu-Gi-Oh, pretty much the only way to get rid of really sticky, negate all your shit monsters is by tributing your opponent's monsters, which there's a series of cards called Kaiju, which are, gee, I wonder what those are, that do that. So Kaiju, Lava Golem, Nibiru, the Primal Being, there's a lot of cards that tribute your opponent's monsters. But this guy, he has effectively hexproof and tribute and cannot be tributed. So he's very sticky, plus he can resummon from the graveyard. He also provides card advantage in that he makes your opponent undraw one card, which the card that synergizes with him, Lair of Darkness, has a one-turn trigger. Well, not trigger. It's a one-turn static effect where you can pop one of your opponent's monsters as long as they are dark, but it makes all monsters dark anyway. So it's not really a time where if this card's effect is negated, then it would no longer be dark, which means that secondary effect wouldn't work. So anyway, this also allows you to tribute their monsters. So this boy right here allows you to tribute your opponent's monster instead of yours once per turn. There are a few cards where that doesn't actually work because of wording, but it's like there's really something there. Lots of card advantage, a sticky main threat, cool badass black and red dragon. Like, this is something I could. It has a very fun combo with the Sword Soul Chunjun right here, because of what it ends up doing. It's a huge surprise factor mega combo interaction that I've never seen anyone do. Where's Chunjun? There's Chunjun. So anyway, when you have Lair of Darkness in play, the Chunjun can instantly tribute your opponent's monster in the middle of their turn, which, because it's a cost of the effect as it would be in Magic the Gathering, there is nothing they can do to stop it. You can instant speed sack one of their dudes during their turn, which can get rid of anything, except for people that say they can't be tributed, or if any other card in the effect, you know, whatever card game stuff. But that's the twist I want to make on this deck. I want to do lots of mega cool darkness stuff. Because right now it's only like this whole extra deck is barely being used. I've only summoned like 3 different cards, and I don't know how to trim this down. Especially because normally Chunjun is not really the MVP of this, but he would be. And I'm already 10 cards over budget. I could go up to 60, but then I lose the consistency of turn 1 that we've been seeing. Anyway, that's my card game rant. Let's play some Breath of Fire. That's all I wanted to say. Are you ready for this? Da, 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 da. I'm not got. No, do this song right. My VOD will get muted. It's literally happened before. Okay. BREATH space OF space FIRE and click number 3. 23 viewers. If I can keep my 6 viewers, then I'll have, let's see, 6 times 5 is 30. I'll have 20% of all the viewers for this game. Slightly more, because it'll be at 29. To be fair, among the Breath of Fire series, from what I've seen, this is the one that people don't really like as much, and I can see why, even if I do enjoy it. My favorite was Breath of Fire 2. Breath of Fire 1 wasn't as good. I enjoyed it, but the story, the gameplay, a lot of the choices in number 3 were superior. And the bad translations didn't get too much in the way. They're mostly just funny. Do we update this? Let me update my YouTube stream title as well. Oh no, I've covered up YouTube chat. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Where the heck? Oh, there it is. So weird. Oh yeah, I have to run PCSX. Run ISO. I was only gonna play like a half an hour of Yu-Gi-Oh at most, but then we were on like a cool win streak. Was track 1? Oh right, I forgot I should be plugging in my stuff before whatevering and stuff. Enjoy the crusty PS1 music while I get my controller prepared. And be ready for the hunkiest dragon guy you've seen in a while. If you haven't seen this game before. Do I have to? I might have to reboot the emulator. I think that's what I had to do last time. I think I legit have to have the controller plugged in before I boot it. Let's go again. Weirdly, the emulator seems to close when you run something with it. Come on, work. 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 There we go. Out of everything from PS1 games, I think that the music has aged the best. There's a lot of classic PS1 game musics that I remember. Oh look, we're going from dragons to dragons. What a surprise on my channel. Oh yeah, the other thing that's going to be my channel's theme. We're going to have probably some edgy stuff. Dragons. Puns. Like, originally when I started streaming and had a lot more time for it, I was assigning pun points to people who made good puns in chat. So there's going to be some sort of theme for that. But mostly dragons. Dragons are my jam. That's why I'm playing a RPG with a dragon guy. That person that turns into a dragon. Is punts. Because then when I kick someone out, that's punting them. I don't know, random gestures. Yes, be punny. It has to be, if it doesn't make, you have to, if it makes me giggle, it's definitely worth a point. I usually, even if I don't, will assign it if it's good enough. But you have to go by my weird judgment of whether or not it's good enough. Yeah. I think there's something else I'm going to click on in one of my random windows, but there's so many random windows now that I forgot what it was that I was going to click on. So, yeah. See Gar? Look at Gar, the Dragon Monk of Doom. I would make him into a Demon Prince if, I found a 3D model sculpt of him, but its proportions are kind of not good enough, sadly. Last time we fought this were-tiger on the road, but it ran away before we could kill it. He was watching the road. Gasp. Put up for punishment. If I've used that one too many times, that's not worth any points anymore. Dad jokes are pretty good for me as well. What does he want? Is it connected with Sin City somehow? I went back to Sin City, and surprise, surprise, there was nothing there. So we're just going to continue forward. even though I don't really remember where forward is. I think it's down this way. Mount Levitt. I haven't been told anything about where to go. I think the way to tell... Okay, yeah. That one's pretty good. You can have one pun point. Or dad joke point. There are some dad things that resonate with me, even though I am far from a father and would probably never have children. Goo Titan. Oh yeah, the Goo Titans. They give a lot of XP at least. By the way, I've never played this game before. Oh, I was going to change the text. I've never played this game before. So we're going to operate with my my rules here. Which is... no, that's the wrong window. I need a fucking second monitor. Where is my OBS? Anyway. The cool way to play old RPGs in my book is you don't look up anything at all on the internet. You're only allowed to have your friends tell you what to do, which in this case is Twitch chat. Or YouTube chat. No playing favorites here. Oh, well, okay. Sad that you have to go to work now, and can no longer watch this wonderful entertainment. I probably won't go past more than like an hour from now, because I have to sleep and go to work tomorrow. Oh, right, I have to work earlier tomorrow, so I definitely can't stay up too late. Anyway, what was I saying? Anyway, yeah, it was great to have you here. Thanks for stopping by and watching. Hope to see you in the future. And if you can't make it, that's fine. I was changing this. So yeah, they're better than bad jokes. I don't understand the difference. My text setup is very bad. That's just nah. So the intent of this rule is it simulates playing the game as it were back in the day, where you could go on the internet and find some walkthroughs maybe somewhere, but when I was a kid, I didn't really have access to the internet. So you could have your friends who played the game before tell you like what's going on, or just troll you from the sidelines. Like you could tell me, oh yeah, you see that monster right there is weak to you stabbing yourself in the face. Oh, Gar got a speed, HP 7, mana 2, power 3, 4, agility 1, and 3. So it simulates the old times of playing these old games. Yeah, the bouncy slime is great. I like the bouncy slime as well. So the intent is to play the game as I would have experienced it had I had the fortune of playing it as a child, except I'm less, I'm smarter and less naive. And all the adult jokes won't go over my head. I did have to kill it. Those slimes are worth lots of monies. And XP monies. I've already it'll drop you down in a cave. I've already put this game on hiatus so many times that I'm kind of internally pressured to finish it, even if I don't want. I do want to finish it. It felt like the Yu-Gi-Oh stream was going well, so I was a little sad to move away from it. I can never tell if people, I like have to guess if people in chat actually care about which game I'm playing. But I also don't want to force people who don't want to talk just to tell me because I'm kind of slightly paranoid, schizophrenic, whatever. He ran away. He can't get his loot and XP now. We'll never have it. So usually the best thing I can do is just say shit like this and then move on. So if you stick around, expect that in the future. My parents were very passive-aggressive, and for a while, it was something that bled off onto me being passive-aggressive. I didn't really notice it for a long time, but when I became aware of it, I decided that's something I really don't ever want to do. And so I'm just like weird now. Oh, free counterattack, get wrecked. And some invisible thing that they don't tell you about. And I never figured out for a long time until someone told me about it in Breath of Fire 2, like halfway through the game. Oh man, I lost my train of thought again. I think I was just explaining something. Clearly something. Oh yeah, why I'm just like weird, self-conscious about changing game and about keeping my promises. Even if it's a small, like, oh, I said I'd play this game. Woo. Wait. Oh, is this like a maze cave? Did it just like pop me? Yeah, it just popped me out up here. Okay. Oh, I think I actually just remembered what people complained about for this game. Was that it's padded out with a lot of walking. But that's... I kind of consider that par for the course for JRPGs. These guys can drop gems for 200 money. Yum yum. And, with the topic earlier, I also try to remind myself, like, if people don't want to stick around, only want to stick around for the game, then in the long term, they probably wouldn't stick around on the channel, so I shouldn't feel bad. A trap! Oh, who puts treasure chests in the traps? You found gold hairpin. Oh, I think that's an equipment, actually. It sounded like a quest item at first. I think so too. I think it's the wisdom mindset, even if it's difficult to force myself to think about it. It's the wisdom thing. Like, if people want to, it's basically the same thing as I said with the vibes earlier. If people stick around for the vibes, that's kind of the ideal. Because then I know it's because they enjoy me and not just the game that I'm playing, which is not required to enjoy me rather than the game that I'm playing, but it's what you get people consistently here. And that's what I'm adding to the game that's supposed to make it entertaining. So, you know, people wanted to watch this as a game. I don't intend to ever... I don't want to get locked down and only playing one game. I want to be able to just play whatever I want, whenever I want. But I also want to commit to things when I say that I'll do them. Oh, I got screwed. It goes all the way back here. The gold hairpin is probably something I can buy later in the game, maybe. It didn't list any properties. Opponent has the initiative. No, they don't. I wish I could pretend that not being the case. Oh, counterattack. I like wisdom. I want to have wisdom. So, I want to handle this in the best way I can. Whether for what games that I'm playing, when people come and go, when people don't talk, and I ask them, "Oh, is it okay if I play this other game?" Blah blah blah. Look at me, I'm so insecure. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. So, me weird. Get used to it, but you know, not in a aggressive way. As in please forgive me. It shall probably continue. I don't know if there's an item that lets you avoid encounters. But for those items, when I'm not like just searching all over the map in places I've already been, I don't like to use them necessarily because of what it means. Like, I don't want to be in a rush to finish things that I'm doing. I want to take the time to enjoy it, and when I like am in a place and doing something, I want to spend time seeing it, know what it's like. If I just like skip the games, like even though the random encounters are part of the area's feeling overall. So that is why I wouldn't necessarily use that item even if I had one. Get him. Haha, dodge. I have all these weird honor rules from playing games. It's like, I'm not ashamed, but I recognize that it is not the norm. Hey, we made it through the mountains. That was kind of... I expected it to be a lot longer. Let's go up in this little house. Hey, house. And see what else is up here, like this fishing spot. Oh, no, that's on the other side. Let's go in the house. Oh, by the way, I also don't use save states because those didn't exist back in the day. I'll make some exceptions, rarely, but typically not. Can I sleep in some random person's bed? No, it's not a sleeping bed. It's just a bed. It's a scenery bed. Anything here? You found healing herb. Good thing people leave their free shit around for adventurers. Oh, this is supposed to be a teleporter that someone was talking about the other day where I haven't unlocked it yet. I mean, listen to the ambience, right? That sounds like teleporter ambience to me. And look at Gar, he thinks so too. He's like, just nodded at it. This looks like a teleporter, right? You got like the little 4 magical pillars of magicalness that like get you north, east, south, and west, and north. So, obviously teleporter. I wish there was more interesting stuff in there for me to find now, though. Is finding an inactive thing that I can't do anything with. A waitlist by Macaroni Union. Not something I think I'm familiar with. Wait, I can press guide. There's a small hut here. Interesting. I literally forgot that existed, even though it's right up there. Hey, bird! Come on here! Bird! Damn. Oh, it might be a scenery bird, not a hunting bird. Wait, was there another question mark right up here? Or is that just the house? I think that was just the house. I always need to relax. But new things are scary. I don't like... new things are scary. Let's go back to the fairy world. I legit don't know what's up with it, but these side things usually have juicy stuff in them. As a heads up, I'm probably going to play for about half an hour more, and then we'll call it a night. So I don't stay up too late getting like foods and whatnot afterward. What's up, party people and Krusty Hut? Alright, actually I could check my schedule right now and see if I'm allowed to stay up late or not. Okay, schedule, let's see. Saturday, February 17th, which is tomorrow. Yeah, I'm working at 11 tomorrow, so I can't stay up too late. Unless I become a real streamer with real streamer rights and can get money on here. And also, once my husband can get his income set up here. Wait, they have a weird plaque here now. Did that happen when I was looking away, or is that here when I got here? I don't recognize this. Look, they like made a little flattened out place with some stones in it. That's what humans do. Hello. I'm not goofing off. I'm working. Really, I am. Help us! Help us! Tell us what we should be doing to build our village. Yeah, they are finally doing what I told them to do. Everyone's doing stuff. The series sadly stopped after 4, I think there's a 4th one, maybe? At least stopped after some time. But there's a spiritual successor to it on Steam coming out eventually. Real question, is it a time-based thing or is it because you did a plot-based thing when you found the Tiger Man? Always hard to tell, especially when I don't look things up on the internet and have weird honor rules instead. Boy, this dirt sure is hard. Can I chop? Oh. It's like sand. It's not hard. I disagree. It's funny, you can like face diagonally, but when you chop, it picks one of 4 directions for you to chop in. Classic followers getting stuck in random places and then teleporting to you. It's coarse and rough and gets everywhere. No, actually, they said it's. Did they say it was hard or did they say it was tough? I was gonna say coarse and tough. Oh wait, I can save wherever the heck I want. I can just like slap a save down right here. Hey Gar. I think the plot is still pointing me back to Sin City. But I just ran away from Sin City. So we'll heal up, save the game. But we'll save in slot 2. Because then if I have to go all the way back, then I don't have to spend 20 minutes going back. Where the grass is dead, and the girls are obscenely underpaid. I don't think I pay them anything, actually. I'm pretty sure the Ural Road is an early game place. And now we run into the difficult part of not looking up things, is when I don't have someone in the chat who has played the game before, I often have absolutely no idea how to continue. Hello? Oh, I'm sorry, sirs. We'll have to ask that you wait here for the time being. We're investigating rumors that someone from McNeil Village has been smuggling foodstuffs onto the black market. No one will be allowed to enter or leave until our investigation is finished. I guess we're stuck here for a while. Let's go see what's happening in the village, No guides, we die like men, screaming in confusion. Help me, I'm so confused. Like the angry Celtic guardian. I'm so confused. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged reference. Except I slightly butchered it. Wait, can I cut these? No, I can't. But I can do a sweet elbow. Bam, bam, bam. Let's listen to our good buddy Gar, who definitely doesn't have a tragic backstory that I'm going to lazily skip for suspense's purpose. Wait, what was that little pop-up right here after the farm? Birds! Wait, so they're blocking out the... Yeah, because people are smuggling in food. Real capitalist hellscape. I know, right? It would be nice to sleep in a bed for a change. Is there an inn? Oh, look, I'm Gar now. Isn't that cool? I could always done that. Welcome, looking for a room for the night? McNeil Village has problems. There's a wild tiger on the loose. And the mayor's under investigation for wrongdoing. But we're still open for business. Gotta make a living, eh? A tiger, huh? I wonder if it's the same one that got away from us on Ogre Road. Got away? You mean you didn't kill it? I was gonna, but then it just, you know, had plot-based invulnerability and ran away. Should we have? A few days ago, that tiger showed up. Wounded. It ran up into Cedar Woods north of here. I would say I want to be a were-dragon, but I kind of already am a were-dragon. Except this different. Hello, inconspicuous boy and beefcake that I just met. Let me lore dump for you. Yeah, you get it. I'm not blaming you or anything. There, drag on. There, drag off. Drag in. Drag. Whatever. I butchered it. But you should stay away from the forest. There is nothing worse than hunting a wounded animal. Perhaps we are not to blame. But would you like us to take care of the tiger for you? Would you? Oh, that would be wonderful! I'll give you a special rate on the room as thanks. Instead of 5 gold, you can have it for 4. Play on Were Dragon when. Oh! There we go. Reference to one of my favorite movies. Does it have dragons in it? Oh my god, I was such a cringy player when I first played D&D. It was... Oh! I haven't seen that in 15 years? Or something? Hey, Mr. Guard. We're here to get that tyrant of a mayor. Okay, let's go in the mayor's house. Just like I thought, not much to look at out here in the sticks. Oh well. We carry only the best merchandise. Wooden rod. Sinker, old popper, toad. I love buying fishing supplies. I think I have lots of ammonias already. Yeah, I have 13. Molotovs are single-use fire damage things. I'm currently wearing an immunity to fire damage and heal from fire damage, so I could technically throw Molotovs at myself as medicine. Which is awesome. I don't think your inventory is updated at all, has it? I don't care what Mr. McNeil's done. I just sell weapons. This guy has no personality. I think I'm already wearing bandanas on both of my boys. Let's go, beefcake! Beefcake! Right. That's not very nice, he's just white and Christian. Hey, mystery hood guy. I see nothing, I hear nothing, I know nothing! That's right, sir. Mayor McNeil has been up to no good for a long time. Yes, sir. Doggy. Woof. Hello, person. The Lindian troops aren't here to get that tiger. They're here to arrest the mayor. Yeah, the game is definitely telling me it's tiger time. I just don't want to get tigered up in it, you know what I'm saying? They say out in the forest, right? Cedar Woods. Oh my god, they're reusing a previous area of the map. How could they? That means I have to fight low-level monsters again. This is where I would actually say it's fine. I have no problem with using a no encounters thing. I think Gar has a passive 50 fire resist, and I am wearing the immunity, so haha, fire goose. My instinct tells me to go this way. I have no idea why, and it's usually wrong. Oh look, I'm out, which is the way I wanted to go. Oh wait. A man-eating tiger is rumored to live in this forest. Okay, I guess we're in the right place. I gotta remember to use that read the lore text button. I think the boss goblins have a decent drop, but I've already collected it, so I don't think there's anything that's here that's valuable. Is this the exit also? Because then we're narrowed it down, at least. Tipo. Eat dragon? That's memory time. Ooh. Oh, that was my house burning down. Well, it wasn't my house, it was their house. Tipo and Tiger Guy, whose name eludes me, which burned it down. We have spooky music now. And then still like, you know, classic Aigu and Mage Goo. Kinda ruining the suspense, Goose. How dare you? How dare Goo do that to me? I'm stuck in a cutscene. Yes. Oh, cutscene, whatever. You want to go alone? No, I don't. Come with me. Don't make me go alone plot-wise. I don't want to leave my hunk of a dragon buddy back here. It's my guess you know something about that tiger. In that case, I'll wait for you here. Oh god, do I have to beat him alone? This is where his house burned down. I got rescued by them and lived with them. Let's listen to the tiger ambience for a second. Oh. Ray. It's Ray, that was his name! No, Ray, I would remember that. Are you dragon? Is that you? Was that you on Ogre Road? Yep. Yep. Ha! So that was you. Doesn't that beat all? I never imagined I'd get beat by you, dragon. I wasn't holding back at all. Still, I mean, it's nice to know you're okay, dragon. Eidolon dragon. I mean, I thought... On the far end of Ogre Road, there's a black market. The guys who tried to kill us, the ones working with McNeil, came from there. It took me a while, but I finally tracked them down. I kept an eye on who went in and out of the black market from the road. Quick background, these guys were kind of thieves to, you know, have money for not starving and stealing food and stuff. So they got in trouble at some point. I kept on attacking them. I thought I would avenge you and Tipo. But look how I ended up. A were-tiger. That does make him way cooler, honestly. feel a little better now, knowing that at least you're alive and well. But I can't stop. Not until I teach those guys not to mess with me. Or my family. Let's go back in our house and like creep around for any items that have randomly appeared there. I don't think we can get back in. Let me in! I want free stuff! Nah. It was not to be, it would seem. No free stuff for me. Wee! 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 Come on. Hey, Gar. What happened to the man-eating tiger? To the village. Time to get a da 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 da. Instantly called it. You scat. You obliterated the enemy. Oh, you got it. Yeah, you recognized it. It was Final Fantasy X. Which I'd considered streaming and doing like a summons only challenge or something whenever possible. Beat the game with Bahamut. But I already have a lot of streaming on my plate. Okay, I guess we gotta go back to the village and also save the game. Yeah, that's my goal. I see. So that tiger was really Ray, who you've been looking for all this time. I knew it. No way. The only reason why he has plot and vulnerability. I am gonna miss the simplicity of only having Gar as my partner, but eventually we're gonna have more characters again. No, not more characters! Okay, now we need to find where the action is at. Oh. Ouch, ouch, it hurts, it hurts! I guess this man must have made someone angry for some reason. I can't believe it. Right in front of our eyes. What about these note-taking cavalier hat guys? Someone came running up and knocked this man down. And then ran off towards the manor. Also, he's bleeding. I wonder if that wasn't Ray just now. Oh no, he must have come back to take revenge on us. No, not revenge. That's my one weakness. Sir. Can you get rid of the man-eating tiger too? I'll get rid of you, kid, if you keep asking questions. Did I know that nothing is a palindrome? If I only remembered what palindrome meant, then I could legitimately answer that question. The giant Yggdrasil key tree has been cut down. Oh. Gnitten. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, it's Baba Gaboosh. Whatever his name is. That is pretty funny, a little joke there. Did I just hear something random, or am I just tripping? I might be tripping. Crap, wait, he said he was at the village, and the guy ran up to the manor. Is that the manor over there? I think so. But how does one get back there? I do not remember. Mayor McNeil's land's full of wheat and cattle. Starter town music. So the taxes were always collected, whether it was a good year or a bad year for the crops, right? Well, yes, the taxes were always a little high. 10 plus 10 and 11 plus 11 get the same result. What? That's gotta be another joke. But I never thought. There's no need to get in a fuss about it. Okay, that's a good one. I like that one. It's 22. It's McNeil who's in the wrong, not us. What should I tell them if they start asking me questions? Can I cut down their wheat? No, I can't. Hey, cow. Hey, person. Now that you mention it, I remember seeing some rough-looking fellows going up to visit Mr. McNeil. So you're saying that he had disreputable acquaintances then? Yeah. Call your group chat trail mix, because we're a bunch of fruits and nuts. That's a good motto for a team. Oh yeah, what did you say, dude? We've heard stories from all the farmers around here that the mayor was selling crops illegally. Oh, it's so illegal to sell food to people. What would they do if the poor people get their hands on food? Oh man. Oh jeez. That's just... who could even think about it? I think I understand now. Why Ray hates these people so much. The mayor's behind all this, right? Let's just go kill him then. This may not be for me to say, but... aren't you interested in getting revenge, E-Dragon? Like Ray? No, I'm too cool for that. I see. I suppose things would get out of hand if you used your power. Yes, they would. Especially when I don't have full control over my dragon ability yet. Hey, it's a gold armor dude and the mayor getting bonked along. And who's that? Is that Nina? So you know the story of the three little pigs. Oh, the fourth pig. I think he went out to buy a pack of smokes and never returned. He built his house out of wolf skulls. It wasn't very sturdy, but it sent a message like, I'm ready to get boned. And that's why he got boned. He got his destroyed. Yeah. Oh, this has got to be Nina. In the name of the King of Windia, I hereby arrest you. No, you've got it all wrong. It wasn't me, really. We know a thing or two about your friends Balio and Sunder. The ones who work for the organization you told us about. I don't know who's talking now, but they are dead. Yes. I can't think. I'm pretty sure we killed them. They were horsies. Gar and E-Dragon. Long time no see. This is the infamous mayor, eh? We might be able to tell you a little something about that organization, but first, pay us quest rewards. I think you should send him off to India without delay. Alright, Gar. Return to the castle, and take Mr. McNeil with you. Now, please tell me what's going on. I could actually use the refresher also. Oh, look at the pixel cow. How does it render on Twitch? Does it get, like, compressed? No, it's still there. And that's what happened. The power of the brood. I am guilty of brooding a lot. Ha 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 ha! E-Dragon. Oh, I guess that's why you're named after a dragon. I don't know what to say. It's also big. They're just sitting in a random field watching a cow. Have you heard of therapy cows? Apparently those are a thing. It's pretty cool. I only just realized that while I have fought the dragons for almost 500 years, I still know almost nothing about them. Of course, E-Dragon himself is the one who must be really curious about them, because I'm the dragon. I see. Let's concentrate on more urgent matters now, okay? Don't give me that look. What if Sin City is the headquarters of that gang? We should go check it out. No matter how hard we think about it, we're not going to figure anything out about the brood just standing here. So we should take care of the business at hand. The investigation, and then the plot will surely whisk us in the right direction. So let's get going. You know how to get to Sin City, right? Use the teleporters that you've come across. Please just say that. Hey, I'm Nina now. Everyone said that Nina kind of sucks in this game, and she's been very good in the other games. And she got sacrificed to encourage some game system within the game. Anyway, let's at least equip her properly, regardless of that being the case or not. Pointed stick. Mace. Bad. And bad. Already have bracers. Glass domino. The gold hairpin is actually an upgrade. Waist cloth is a downgrade. Raises power. Oh wait. Protection versus sleep. Probably have her have some defense. But having a healer means I can, instead of spending my mana healing, now I can spend it dragoning people. Let's talk to the cow, and then I think it's time to be done. so I can sleep for work tomorrow. What a happy occasion. Well, sleep and do some night preparation stuff, whatever. How do I change character again? Spin move, spin move, spin move, spin move, spin move. Nina. Spin move, spin move, spin move, spin move, spin move. Spin move. Spin move. Spin move. I can only spin one way. Oh no! Cow. I love that they take the time to put in a cow sound.wav. I'd be lying if I said I'd never believe Mr. McNeil was involved in some kind of bad business. Bark bark. I think these might even be different moves. I'm not 100% sure. Not really. That one's a confused moo. Is Gar too big to get through there? Yep. He'll just be stuck now forever. I can sparkle beam people. Sparkle beam. Sparkle beam. Sparkle beam. Wait, what does Gar do? I forget. Does he do anything with the square button? No. I took a poll recently. I saw that coming as soon as I saw a poll not correctly spelled. Oh, and by the way, don't worry about McNeil. No matter how strong that tiger is, he won't be able to break into the castle. Of course they're angry when the tent collapses. Oh. Well, we just saw him go in there, so let's go back and see what happens. They're all dead. No, how could this be? Just kidding, nothing happened. Alright, well, let us leave. What's in this house? I wonder if it wasn't Loki who blew the whistle on McNeil. He's into some shady stuff himself, you know. Probably got jealous of McNeil. Oh, do you think the guy named Loki is a trickster character? No. They have Yggdrasil and Loki. There couldn't be any possible reason why Loki would be a trickster. This doesn't add up. Ogu. It must be pretty serious for the princess herself. Come all the way from Windia. Oh my god, let's shoot a princess blast at her. Princess blast! Princess blast! Princess blast! Boy, was I nervous when they said they wanted to question me. Can I Princess Blast the pot and turn it into money? Princess Blast. Princess Blast. Okay, no, I can't. Alright, now that we need to go... I wish I could travel through the frickin' fairy realm where I need to go. That'd be nice. Anyway, it's time for me to be donesies. Did I make it to 3 hours? I kind of started later than I wanted to. 2.5, that's good enough, right? It's like... It's own... It feels like 10% because it's 30 minutes, but that's not the truth. As we're in base 60, baby. So let me save the game. Thank you to everyone for watching, putting puns in the chat, lurking, supporting the channel in any way, following it, sending good vibes, all the things. Wait, I can't camp here? But how could I save the game if I can't camp? We'll do a quick round of talking. Gar wouldn't tell us what happened at Angel Tower. But I somehow knew that somewhere you were alive, ye dragon. I don't remember what happened with Nina earlier, other than that she helped us do some stuff. Hey Gar. Since he wasn't able to protect you then, Ray decided to take out his anger on Balio Sunder in the organization they belong to. That's fair. Maybe. Murder is bad though. It is bad. Rest, save. Working on the Baneblade isn't bad though. But anyway, thank you for the good night. Unless you needed to like stop and sleep or support my channel. Oh yeah, I just saved the game. Ah, shoot. What kind of royalty-free music can I put on that's like epic and sad or cool or something? I don't know. But it's too late for that now. It's time to wrap it up. I wish I had something funny. I need to like decorate my super plain gross stream background at some point. Here we go. This is interesting. Except it's gone. I must have moved the file and it's no longer working. So much for interesting. Oh, right. That's what that is. That's for eventually use. Bam. So yeah, one more time. Thank you, everyone. Really appreciate sticking around and watching. Been fun. Hope you had fun as well. Hope you learned something about fun and about learning. And just kidding. Learning is not necessary, but it is recommended. Fun is necessary. If you aren't having fun, then do something fun instead. Also, my robe is on inside out. I mean, I didn't put it on. What? Huh? Anyway. Good night, people. Good night. That's like trying to sound Danishly, but not very well. Bye. Bow, 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 bow. Da, 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 da. Goodbye for now. I'll be back next week. Probably. I think it's pretty likely at this point. Bye.